it's a humbling experience in the sense that you're able to witness this. You're able to be a testament to the artwork, not just the physical artwork. I mean the process, the whole art of the anime and manga and light novel making, and it's really really beautiful. Hi everyone, welcome to Mabby's World podcast, and that is me, Mabby, Mrasbit. You know what it is. Anyway, so this is episode 5. All right, in Mabby's World. In this world, we will be talking about movies, TV shows, video games, physical games, crafts, events, life in general, anything that makes you cute and cuddly and crafty and happy. And also beyond that, we'll also be talking about anime, all right? And for today, we will be talking about a specific anime that I am currently in love and obsessed with, and that is the Apothecary Diaries. Yes. So as of now, the Apothecary Diaries has 2 seasons, all right? And in the Philippines, they can be seen on Netflix, and I also believe it's also in Crunchyroll worldwide. Yes, you can see it. You can watch that over there. And the 3rd season will be released. The first half of it will be released this October of 2026, and the second half will be released in April of 2027. Now, it has been a long time since the end of season 2, and I have been waiting and patiently waiting for season 3, and I am so happy that we are getting closer to October. I cannot wait! Now, the Apothecary Diaries was controversial in a sense during season 2 because there were delays in the production. One, because of the anime being able to catch up with the manga, and the manga was put on hiatus for a certain time because the illustrator Neko Kurage had issues with his tax evasion case, and 2, his health. We'll go on to that in a bit, okay? Alright, so we're talking about the part of the manga, alright? The illustrator of the manga, not the light novel, not the anime, okay? So, okay, just a recap. The Apothecary Diaries was originally a light novel, okay? A light novel created by Natsuhi Yuga, okay? And then it went on and on. It was published and everything and all that jazz. It became commercialized, okay? And then was adapted into a manga, alright? Illustrated by Neko Kurage. Eventually, that manga was adapted into an anime, which is the Apothecary Diaries that we see on TV. Now, the art style of the anime is heavily inspired and influenced by the manga of Neko Kurage. Alright? Now, the storyline of the manga is, of course, derived from the light novel. For your information, if you are not familiar, a light novel is literally words, no pictures, usually just some art inserts or maybe the art on the cover, but it's mostly words. Why do they call it a light novel? Because usually when you talk about a novel, it's a finished book, right? One finished book. Now, a light novel is serialized, okay? Like chapters, volumes. Like imagine the concept of manga wherein one whole story is segregated into different volumes. Do that, but for full words. Of course, more words, less space for pictures, more space for words means more space for stories. So naturally, a light novel will have way more content than a manga and of course an anime. So the Apothecary Diaries started as a light novel, then became a manga, and now it's the anime. Okay, all right, going back. So the anime has issues of published because it was finally able to catch up with the manga. The manga went on hiatus. There was an issue in 2024 because Nekokurage, the illustrator, had a tax evasion case because he was not able to pay his taxes for several years, and this amount of evasion is worth 47 million. Now, he pleaded guilty, which means that he needs to serve a prison sentence, not a short prison sentence anyway. And he does say that the event of that one does not impede the production of the manga. He's still going to draw. But of course, imagine if you're that guy. I mean, if you're Nekokurage. Even if you're able physically to do the drawings and whatnot for the manga, I mean, the emotional and physical stress of the case looming behind your back, it's gonna take a toll at some well. So going back, that the case, it says that he wasn't able to pay his taxes for several years. Now, his friends, I saw this on the, Reddit discussions, that apparently the illustrator's friends told him a lot of times. Friends and family reminded him to pay his taxes. It's tax season, but he ignores it. So it's either he is, I mean, one commenter opinionated this, and I guess this speaks more about Nekokurage's character. Like, they find him guilty out of laziness or carelessness, no, but not really of malicious intent, that he really doesn't want to pay his taxes. So it's either the two. It's either he's, there are some people who are like that, who really suck at document filing and whatnot. Like, even I do not know how to pay my taxes. I that's the benefit of being employed. Like, the employer does the taxes for me and I just sign it. They have their own accountant, so I don't know what's going on. As long as I pay my taxes, I don't get fined or sued. But for people like Nekokurage or other business people or freelancers, you have to file your own taxes, and that is many things that are complicated and I personally do not understand. Maybe he's careless, yeah. Maybe he's lazy. Maybe he thought that it's gonna be okay, it's just a fine. Or maybe he maliciously doesn't want to pay at all. We will never know. But he already served his sentence. Yeah. So he's continuing on with the manga. Alright. And he did say that the case doesn't affect the manga in any way. But the following year, 2025, that's when we really felt the delay, because he had health issues. He had strep throat. Is that the same as sore throat? I don't know. Strep throat and whooping cough. It won't go away no matter what he does, no matter what medication he takes. That it is impeding his health in general. Like, imagine it, you're coughing every day, and it's really stretchy here, and you feel out of breath all the time, that it caused him to not be physically able to continue on illustrating the manga. So they had to do the delay, which we felt in the latter parts of season 2 of Apothecary Diaries, because I remember watching it on Netflix, and then I was looking forward to the next episode happening on the following week, but it doesn't happen. It keeps moving and moving until it comes out, then move, then it comes out again. That's because the manga was not yet released yet. So they had to wait for the manga to be released so that they have something to base on when they make the anime episodes. Okay, so technically, the manga, the anime rather, can still move forward even without the manga, because they can use the light novel as a basis. Okay, as of May 2025, the light novel has 16 volumes. Again, remember when I mentioned earlier, the concept of a manga, wherein one whole story is cut into different booklets or volumes. It's the same thing with a light novel, but since a light novel has all words, it can put in more content, more story. So yes, as of May 2025, the light novel has 16 volumes. The anime the manga rather, also has 16 volumes. But the 16 volumes of anime, let's say, only covers, say, the first 4 or the first 5 or the first 6, 7 volumes of the light novel. So there's still a lot of light novel content to base on if the creators of the anime decide to move forward. But they did not. They did not, because if they do move forward with the light novel, then it will be light novel, then anime, then manga. The manga will become a slave to the anime because it has to coincide with the anime, and then the anime story is based on the light novel. The thing with manga rather, is that the illustrator, Neko Kurage, creates the story, illustrates the whole story with the kind of continued fluidity based on the light novel, but omitting parts out. Okay, so like, let's say light novel, okay, is this big, and then someone summarized it into pictures. That's the manga. Now, of course, how the art of the summarization of the manga is different from the art of the whole storytelling of the light novel. And of course, the manga is visualized and summarized once again into the anime, which is a different art of summarization altogether. So if the summarization of the anime is based off the manga and then they skip to the light novel, the way of storytelling becomes different. The tone of the story of the anime rather becomes different, and then the manga will be forced to adhere to the anime because people know that the anime is heavily based on the manga, right? And then sales wise, no, not sales wise. Let's start with story wise. It's gonna be very hard for the manga illustrator Neko Kurage to base his content of the manga on the anime while still trying to get his art of storytelling from the light novel. It's like he's getting from two sources instead of just one. Okay, and then sales wise, the sales of the manga, I believe, is gonna dip because it suddenly becomes a spin-off storytelling than an actual flow from light novel to manga to anime. It's like light novel to anime, and then if you're bored of the anime, you can check out the manga. That's how it's gonna feel like from then on if the anime went straight to the light novel to continue on the story of the anime. And then I do understand that fans love to see Mao Mao and Jinchi again. I do want to see Mao Mao and Jinchi again. I love them so much. But I believe patience is a virtue. And think about it this way. From a business or a money-making point of view, it leaves the viewers wanting for more. Because like if you're stuck in the anime and they're stuck, right? Because they have delays and then season 3 is coming out later on into the year. Yeah, and you're so excited, go read the manga. But again, the manga is not too far off from the anime, so you're not really getting more of the story. You're not spoiling yourself too much. But at the same time, if you start, let's say you watch the whole anime, seasons 1 and 2, and then you move on to the manga, you start from the beginning, you get little bits of context, little bits of more storytelling along the same lines of the anime story flow. It's like getting a back behind the scenes view of the story. It's like getting bloopers, getting more jokes, getting more of the touchy-feely stuff, and it's really, really an adorable feeling. It's like reimagining the Apothecary Diaries all over again without spoiling yourself too much. Now, you already finished the manga and season 3 is not here yet. Then why not move to the alternate manga? I don't know that there's one, right? So the alternate manga is created by, let me check my notes, Minoji Kurata. Alright, Minoji Kurata created the Apothecary Diaries, the notes from the Inner Palace. It focuses more on Mao Mao's experiences than the general experience of everybody. But I believe it's a Southeast Asian exclusive and it has 21 volumes. Now, it has more volumes than the mainstream manga because one, there's no known issues with the illustrator, Minachi Kurata, and so he's just basing it off from the light novel as it is. And so if you're done with the mainstream manga, you can go to the alternate manga, wherein the story is a bit ahead, but you get a different flavor of how the story is being told, and it gives you a bit more perspective. It's like one whole story and you're getting it from the point of view of this one and this one and this one and this one. And then once you're done with all of that and you're still waiting, why not go for the light novel? Why not? See, in terms of business, the flow of money continues on from watching the series, acquiring the manga, acquiring the alternate manga, and acquiring the novel. Every media output has a purpose, business-wise. And I really like that. Again, going back to the part that the anime did not skip the manga and jump straight to the light novel because it respects the creative process of the whole thing, right? Like, it respects the flow of the story and how things should be written. I mean, the Japanese are always like that. They're very respectful of the craft, which is unlike what Marvel did, which I mentioned in episode 3 of this podcast, wherein Marvel just bombarded us with a lot of characters after Endgame, a lot of characters and a lot of stories did not give us time to settle down and digest all of this new information, and now we're burned out, right? No, the Apothecary Diaries gave it to us slowly but surely. Content and content and content, but they give us time to digest. I guess that's the beauty or the silver lining behind the delays. You have time to digest everything and be more engrossed into the story. And of course, you get to spend more money. Give you time to spend more money, giving you time to focus and to be a fanboy or a fangirl over it, and you're not burned out. Marvel, take notes. And I'm also glad that they did not pull in Naruto or Boruto in this one, because the Naruto and the Boruto series are so full of fillers. Like, most of the episodes can be removed. Like, they're just dragging out the story because a lot of times the anime was catching up with the manga, so they have no story to tell. So they had to drag out the episodes, the storyline, just so the manga can catch up. So you have a lot of these seasons in Naruto and Boruto wherein you can just really take away and just stick to the storyline. And then in terms of rewatchability, the rewatchability of the anime is very low because when you were watching it the first time, you're excited, but you get this dread that, oh man, nothing happened again. Bitin, putik, bakit ganon? But now, when you're gonna rewatch it, because it's already done and over with, you tend to skip. I know this episode already. This is just a filler. Skip, and then you just skip to the part that you really think is part of the story. Like, for example, the major fights, the plot twists and whatnot. But all of the fillers, you can skip it out. So the rewatchability is very low. And of course, when it comes to sales and the nostalgia hit becomes distorted because you're skipping. So I think for the Apothecary Diaries, rewatchability is very high because every episode is not a filler. It's an important episode. For Naruto, the filler episodes make the whole series dragging and repetitive. But for the Apothecary Diaries, I honestly believe that the anime is very fast-paced. Like, every episode is an important episode. It's a good mix of plot twist, plot event, and just a little cutie whatever scene. And I guess that's the beauty also of the delays and the long waits between seasons, the waits in between, because you have time to rewatch and redigest whatever you saw, whatever you watch in the anime, and whatever you don't understand. Honestly, I read the manga after I watched seasons 1 and 2, and the manga gives more clarity to some scenes that I don't understand, or some information that I don't some information that I was not able to digest right away. Like, of course, there are some context words there, the dialogues in the manga that gives more context to those scenes in the anime. Like, for example, the concubines, the Mao father, and a lot of other information that the manga was only able to run through but not really give depth. And generally, it becomes a very fulfilling experience. You go manga, you go anime, then manga, then alternate manga, then you go to the light novel. Honestly, my husband does this. Like, he watches a lot of anime, and when he is stuck with an episode that is about to be released, he's doing this with Hell's Paradise right now. He did this with Attack on Titan before. What he does is, when he's really excited, but he cannot wait for the next episode, he reads the manga. Take note, my husband doesn't read. He doesn't read at all, but he's willing to read the manga just so he can catch up because he's so excited. And then by the time he watches the episode, when it gets released, he gets a more fulfilling understanding of what's happening in the episode. And I think it's an encompassing, beautiful experience for all anime and manga consumers. I mean, it's I guess when you were just watching anime as it is, you think it's just media to consume. But when you go through the process of consuming the different media outputs of the story, you see the beauty of how people worked hard on the creative process. You appreciate the beauty of them staying true to the story, and you feel like it's a humbling experience in the sense that you're able to witness this. You're able to be a testament to the artwork, not just the physical artwork. I mean the process, the whole art of the anime and manga and light novel making, and it's really, really beautiful. And with that, I 100% approve of waiting for season 3 and season 4, season 5, whatever seasons it may be, even though the waits are far and in between, because we have a lot to consume in the meantime. And besides, it gives us an opportunity to check out other anime, because honestly, I love the story of the Apothecary Diaries, and I'm really in search of other anime or other manga that has that same vibe, historical drama, Sherlock Holmes, a little bit of romance, but not really total romance, and it's all wrapped in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful package. And then if you have any suggestions of any anime or any manga that has those elements, please do let me know. I really need something to fan over while I wait for season 3, and then I'm really, really excited to see what you can tell me, okay? And with that, are you excited for season 3, or are you bored of waiting and you want it done now? Did you just read everything and already know the ending? Honestly, I haven't read much of the light novel yet because I don't want to spoil myself. So I don't know the ending. Don't spoil me, okay? Don't spoil me. So, are you excited? Do you know already what's gonna happen? And yeah, do let me know in the comments. I honestly do not know if the light novel is already done and finished. From what I understand, it's not yet done, right? It's not yet done? Let me know. But if it's done, don't tell me the ending, okay? Please don't, okay? And with that, I just wanna talk to you guys about this. I wanna see you here. I wanna see you on TikTok. I wanna see you on Instagram. And if you're bored and you need a study buddy, a working buddy, or a play buddy, watch me on Twitch while I play games and suck at it so bad. And Yes, girls and guys and gays and bis and all of the beautiful people out there. I see you. I love you. And you stay dry, stay hydrated, stay warm. And I'll see you in the next episode. All right. This is Mavi. Bye bye.